Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. This is A Touch of Tarot, and this is a very unique, interesting reading. I was sitting here just asking, as I normally do, about the divine masculine. And let me just think about what I was like. I was just like, what's the energy? I often do that. I often just say, what's the energy? And I'll tell you, what came out here is really interesting. Now, this is going to talk about three different characters. There is actually two kings that showed up, but I do believe this is a main energy of this person. And this is an energy they're coming from. We also have a Queen of Swords, a Queen of Pentacles. You'll be really amazed with what came out here. So get some popcorn if you want. This is almost an oh boy reading, but I have no idea what to expect here. So let's do this. I'm going to, after I tell you what energies I picked up on, I'm going to use the same deck to get a little more of a story if there is one. I was also guided to bring out the dragon deck to use if I needed to clarify any more. I'm guided to use the lovers deck for everyone involved here. And then we also have, I have no idea what the deck this is, but it has a lot of different words and energies that come through with it. Okay. So please set some intentions to learn something that you really need to know here. Okay. So what's going on with the divine masculine? Beautiful energy to come up right away. And this card was not facing at first. So the first card I saw was the Chariot. And I'm like, whoa. And I'll let you know, after these came out, these three cards, the Tower was at the bottom. But it didn't really matter to me because I really felt like what's going on, it could be that this person is leaving a Tower moment coming towards you. The word here is movement. And I'm like, wow, that's amazing. Look underneath, happiness, and it's the Sun card. The Sun card here portrays two people that are a soul connection, two people that have known each other for lifetimes. And this is absolutely amazing for this combination to come out. So very interesting. The card that was flipped over is actually the King of Cups. And hi, everyone. I didn't even know I was on here live. So here we go. The card that was flipped over is the King of Cups, and it gets more interesting once I tell you how I clarified it. Hint, hint, the lovers came out. But anyhow, first of all, we'll leave that there. So I'm like, okay, so the first thing I think, the obvious explanation is we have either a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, but really the main energy is the energy of love coming towards their happiness. They're going towards their happiness, and their happiness happens to involve the sun and two people. So already I don't have to explain any further. It's the divine feminine. So I'm clarifying now. What was I clarifying with this? I left this aside because I just felt like it was more clarification that it's possibly a water sign or just a lot of love. So I'm clarifying the Chariot, and I'm like, what is happening there? We get the King of Swords. So I'm like, okay, I look at the bottom of the deck, and I see exactly this, and it's Destiny, and then it's a Queen of Pentacles and a Queen of Swords. So right away, I knew. I'm like, that is not just saying, this person is going to whatever. No, there's two feminine energies here, two queens here. So I'm like, I got to figure this out. I get the animal deck because I'm like, what energy will these people possess? Because I know I wasn't sure at first if it's four different characters, but now I know it's one masculine character, two feminine characters. So what will this person possess energetically? We have the bear energy here with this understanding King of Cups. This tells me this person is very protective of this union, and they really want to honor and protect it and come towards it. The King of Cups got the butterfly. And when I looked at this, I looked it up again to get refreshed on the energy. The word that stuck out is resurrection. So this king is resurrecting themselves. They're getting their ambition back. And, this person also is not too vocal about it. This isn't someone who screams or demands in a vocal way, though it's a King of Swords energy. But this is someone who knows within all their power, within their mind, they're about to go through a transformation and a resurrection. So then I clarified the Queen of Swords. Oh my gosh. So the Queen of Swords got the sea serpent and the vulture. And when I looked that up, already the Queen of Swords in this case, with the shark behind her, has this aggressive energy, and often it can talk about, the ex-wife or the person that's going to possibly be getting left, and they might be a little angry about that, right? The friggin' Queen of Swords got the vulture and the sea serpent. So I looked that up, the sea serpent, and I didn't know what to expect when I looked up the sea serpent, and I can interpret things many different ways, but I was guided to look every single animal up except for the cheetah. So the vulture and the sea serpent is known to be historically a monster that could devour ships. Okay, so this is already crazy. And then with the vulture energy, now I'm just trying to think of what I picked up with that. I'm actually just going to click quickly just to see what I had. To right your wrongs, to break free of your shackles. And then it talks about feeding off of death. So this is about someone having to right their wrongs, to break the shackles from this energy that's feeding off of them, literally until they're gone. Like this sea serpent energy with the sea eating a whole ship. This is not a good energy here, this Queen of Swords, okay? So the Queen of Pentacles got an eagle and a cheetah. And right away I knew, even though I still looked up the eagle energy, this person is very focused on their goals, on what they want in life. And it's not just material abundance, it's abundance in all ways. So there's this energy of this person returning, and it's like they're about to go around in this whirlwind energy or this tornado and get spit out going towards their destiny. So when I clarified even further, because I really, really, really wanted to know, the King of Cups got the Lovers. So this person is all about love. This person is all about going towards their love, towards their happiness. The King of Swords energy, who's looking at the past, cutting out the past, got the Samaritan card. And what that tells me is this King of Swords has helped out way too many people, even when this person knew they no longer wanted to help these people out because they weren't helping themselves out, okay? And for the Queen of Swords, she got the Gambler. And what I picked up on that, the sentence that got me, is someone who would rather rely on luck than hard work. So this person can be quite used to getting people to basically give them what they want, and they consider it lucky. Well, it can be manipulative or scary or controlling, and people just do it. I love what the Queen of Pentacles got here, because she got the Rebel. And the definition in the Rebel talks about challenging authority to affect social change. And I love that energy alone. So I want to see what the heck, and I'll tell you, because she was the last one I pulled for. It did stop at the Queen at the bottom and the Companion, which is really cool. I didn't even look what's there. Oh, the Hedonist, but that still has its positive aspects. Okay, so let's see what the whole, first of all, I want to see what the energy here is between this King of Swords and this Queen of Swords. Just quickly, a little bit of info here. You never know, right? Let's see. Friendship. So all I get right off of that, and it talks about this person is in my life for a reason. All I get off of that right away is that these people are not together like that. Like now they're more on a level of friendship, but I don't think it's friendly, to be honest. And let's see what else we pick up here. I'm looking over at the Queen of Pentacles. So I'm going to just put that aside for a minute. And we have imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. So I think in a sense, between the King of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles, it almost seemed like it wasn't going to happen, or like it was too good to be true, especially with the grief card over here like that. There was a lot of grief that situation went through, but luckily we have this person ready to come forward. And like, I don't know if it's professed love. And let's just pull on this friendship energy here. So yeah, the whole situation between the King and Queen of Swords, it was warning after warning, but that's what happens in this journey until you learn the lesson and literally, break free and stop catching people, stop catching their problems. And let's go with the imagination energy. I would love to get for the imagination. Whoa. Okay, let's see what we got here. Children. So you know what that tells me, though, more than anything, is it goes back to this energy of the sun, and also just that childlike energy. This can also be talking about two people that had childhood issues that bonded together as well, just because I'm seeing the codependency. at the bottom, but it's not, I'm not looking at the codependent, I'm not looking at the bottom, but I just want to mention that, okay? And maybe there was some control lessons that needed to be learned in this situation for sure. So, and also you could be in separation right now, but not for long because your person is racing themselves right back to you. Okay, now let's pull and see what more of the story this deck wants to tell us, because so far it just came out with characters, okay? So what's happening here? Wow. The Lovers. You guys, I don't know what to say. I don't even know why this message is coming out. It's for someone, and look at, I'm seeing the Nine of Cups. I'm seeing the Death card. It's an ending of the old ways. This happiness is taking over. Like there is going to be an actual ending. Look at the Seven of Swords. And the ending is going to be of the old ways of communicating or not communicating. I mean, I don't know if I should even go any further. There's going to be a union here. There's going to be a reunion. Someone is racing in here to get to their love. The Page of Swords. I love this card. In the upright, it's great. I'm just trying to remember the meaning in the actual book because I remember it had a little bit of a unique twist. But it's okay because here what it's showing is like the Twilight Zone. I always pick up that Twilight. Oh, yeah. Wait, did I already say something like that? Because I feel like the Vortex. There's the Vortex here. Look at, there's this energy here where it's like something's going to get spun around and spit out and you're just going to be together. Okay. So the Lovers, I had to clarify it right away, but let's see what else this storyline is telling us. So I'm seeing the Seven of Wands and the Page of Wands. Now, remember in the Seven of Wands energy, it's usually someone holding up a wand against all the others and trying to defend themselves. And this talks about endurance and creativity. But more importantly, with the Page of Wands, I feel like someone in this connection really hung in there for a very long time, no matter how many challenges were coming their way, because they knew, here's the Seahorse energy. That's interesting. Both of them have the seahorses in it, the big one and the little one. They knew that this was who they wanted to be with. Even when they weren't very present, they knew that this is where they wanted to go, what direction they wanted to go in. Okay, so tell us a little more. We get two again, huh? Abandonment and defense. And that goes back to me. I think I may have said that with the Children card. I do pick up that the two people here with the King of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles, so you and your person, or your person and you, I do feel like you both had abandonment issues, and there was some sort of childhood bonding, whether or not you even knew about the fact that you had some similar issues. There was a bonding. Maybe that codependent energy was there because of that, and you guys got a little too dependent, maybe on the trauma bonding type of thing. I mean, whatever. We're getting over that because it's all love coming in anyways. But yeah, there was a time when someone did have their defenses up, right? And this person may have also been loyal to the past, is what I'm going to say. Let's clarify that a little. I want to clarify that with this because we have the Loyalty card. I feel like that wants to come out for some reason. Six of Pentacles could have been loyal to responsibilities. The Ten of Pentacles. So this person did have some loyalty somewhere else. And, the Nine of Wands is here in reverse with the Devil. And this person wanted to let it go, or wants to let it go, or has let it go. And now with the Page of Pentacles, it's like, or the Knight of Pentacles, sorry. It's moving towards the future in a new direction after dropping a toxic situation. And, the whole thing was destined to happen, okay? Everything was destined to happen. So where is this going now? Well, we already know the Lovers are here. It's like it started off with the best part. So we have the Page of Pentacles. After the Knight of Pentacles, I really just believe that that's saying there's going to be a new beginning here, like 100%. Let's just see what that's about. The Nine of Swords. So after a time of sadness, let me see. I want to clarify that a little more. The Knight of Wands. But the Knight of Swords for me, or the Nine of Swords for me, it's like an energy of being really sad and being really down. So I'm just curious as to why that came out. The Knight of Swords, the High Priestess. The Nine of Pentacles. Someone is becoming single. Obviously, this person is leaving a commitment. And they might actually feel a little bad about that. And another little message I got is some of them may have children that it's not that they're leaving, but with the whole situation, that they're tied to, there's children involved. Okay, let's just put it like that. So that's interesting, but they're leaving for a new beginning somewhere else and, with you, and that's absolutely fine. Competition. Oh, wow. You know what I'm getting here? Maybe when this person walked away, they realized that you're not going to last too long. I don't know if there was gossip about it or someone said, hey, I saw her. That is very possible, by the way. Okay. Someone could have said, hey, I saw her or him the other day and he was like looking great. So I feel like that something was triggered there. Temperance, patience, Two of Swords. Your person really could have, or a person really could have been playing hard to get here too at this time. Okay. So let's see how they're really feeling. But really they were just holding their patience because they knew they were returning. That is the honest truth here, especially with the Knight of Wands here and the Page of Cups. This person always knew that they were returning. And one thing I got to say is they were waiting for something to happen. Justice card and the Nine of Cups underneath it with the Six of Pentacles, waiting for something to come their way. So how's this person feeling now? Past-ish energy. Yeah, that is right. Wow. So this person right now is ready to heal the situation with you, to move forward with you, to leave the past in the behind, to leave the past behind. And even what I'm getting is to leave negative thoughts about you. Like they may have just had these negative thoughts and it was nothing, not a reflection of you. It's a reflection of them. Okay. And their stresses, because you are the queen. Don't forget that. So I want to clarify a little more about the queen. When can we expect all this love coming in for you? If we can get a time frame, it would be great. And thank you for booking on WISIO, everyone, and the readings you've booked. Thank you. We have the Empress. So it's about a new beginning. I just feel, come on, guys. For those of you that know, I'm doing the manifestation coaching. This is like, you're ready. It's coming. And look what's here where I just stopped it. The Queen of Pentacles. I don't even know what to say anymore about this. Like, it's just like, guys, it's coming. It's right here. It's in your lap. It's almost like, I don't even know. Everyone's unique and has their own one little issue they really got it clear. How about you just keep on reminding yourself you are deserving of this and this is coming and you have no doubt about it and it's coming right now. That's what I would do if I were you. That's my manifestation tip of the day for you guys, because it seriously is coming. And it's almost like wake up. Four of Swords and Four of Pentacles. Wake up, release what you got to release because it's right here waiting for you. Okay, you don't have to be defensive about anything. So I hope everyone is doing very well. And remember this, anything is possible. Anything can change. You got to believe it to achieve it. And you do. You got to believe it if you really want it to happen. If you don't believe it, well, then it's not happening. It's just the way it is. But there is someone eager to come back in. I almost feel like they're racing to come back in. And for those of you that have kept really strong in your power, it doesn't matter if you reached out because you created everything. But more importantly, that you've kept strong in your power with keeping your mental thoughts clean and just keep yourself energetically like alive and happy. And, I mentioned this in one of my private readings, like something I do often is cold water stuff. And it's almost like just feeling alive again. You know how some people like to hurt themselves or whatever to feel alive? Well, I like to shock myself and get a little discomfort, but in a way that's not going to harm anyone. In fact, it's going to invigorate me. So cold showers here and there in between, sprinkling some cold on the face, and just so you know, if you already had your person in your life, how would you talk? How would you think? Would you be sitting there saying he's coming or anything like that? No, you'd be like, he's right outside. He's on the way. Like he's literally on the plane right now. I expect him in an hour type of thing, So do your best, but you got to actually do what feels right. Anyhow, guys, I'm writing a book. I'm in the middle of it and it's going to be out soon and it's not going to be expensive and it's going to help you all manifest exactly what you want in a short period of time. Once you just start focusing on the positive affirmations, the positive calming affirmations that are going to be in the book. So until then, this is some special message for someone who really wanted to know this. It's really random. I have maybe it's because, there's another message coming out in a couple hours. And I got a message like your union's coming, and the message was saying, and I got that message yesterday. It was congratulations on union with your divine partner. It didn't say twin. It said divine partner. And I mean, to me, there's no difference. It's just that high level energy. But that's coming out. I was planning to not put this out until tomorrow because that's already coming out. But I guess it all happened for a reason. So I'm going to call it the part 1 to it. And if I feel the need to, I'll repost this tomorrow. Okay, bye, guys. Thank you so much. Bye for now.